Hello and welcome to Niger Football Addicts. Man City are the champion of Europe. The way we will take talk to me, they beat them. I think that the way we will take hail them back with us, man. They won the treble. As you all know, man, I've been against. I don't know. I don't want them to win the final, but you can't take the quality of Man City away from them, bro. They were outstanding yesterday. They've been outstanding throughout this tournament, and I think if there's anything we could do now is to give them their due, praise them, and describe how beautiful they were. And I think they deserve it, to be candid. For you to win Bayern Munich, to win Real Madrid in that way, I think you deserve to win the Champions League. But there's something I think people need to give me credit about, because I think I was one of the few that say that this Champions League final is going to be difficult. And everybody thought it's going to be like 3-0, 4-0. But going with record, I think in the last 4 finals, if I'm right, nobody have won more than 2 goals. Yes, I think the last person to win the Champions League with a lot of goals was Madrid against Liverpool, which was 4-1, I think. I think aside from that, it has been 1-1-0. I think now 4-1-1-0 consecutively. Yeah. So I look into those records and I saw how Inter Milan, how good they were. And that's why I even predicted 1-1. And I think Lukaku made that my prediction to be invalid. Otherwise, I think they would have played penalty yesterday, going into extra time. I think Lukaku will go back home yesterday and he will not sleep well. I think this is going to haunt him for a very long time. It was a good header anyway, but a very beautiful save. But I think he should have done better by putting it in another direction instead of just going straight forward. All right, we're going to talk about Man City today. We're going to talk about how good they were. We're going to talk about who was the best player, how well they will be next season, and who can stop them next season if there is anybody. But this is it. There are only 2 clubs in England that have done the treble, and these 2 clubs come from Manchester. So I think we still have that bragging right against any other club in England. So Manchester, the 2 clubs from Manchester are treble owner. That's it. Did Manchester City play the way they used to play yesterday? I don't think so. And I think we need to give some kudos to Inter Milan, because they played very well. They used different tactics. They used about 5 midfielders yesterday, which was kind of good, because they try as much as possible to absorb all Man City's pressure yesterday. And when Kevin De Bruyne got injured, I'm like, okay, this is it. But unfortunately, even the folding that comes in, he played well too. Haaland, I've said it, man. Like, if you put Haaland down and Mbappe, I'll go Mbappe all day. Because Haaland needs someone that must give him ball before he scores. But Mbappe doesn't, right? And this is why I'm saying it, that Mbappe need to leave that PSG, go to another club, and be absolutely very, very successful. Because if you remain in PSG, the likes of Haaland and other strikers will just go in, win the Champions League, and probably they will even win Ballon d'Or before him. He need to leave PSG and come to a proper club. Yep. And I think Simon Inzaghi he has done absolutely very well throughout the season. But yesterday, I think he got it wrong by not starting Lukaku in that game. I feel like if he started Lukaku in that game with that kind of chance Lukaku created almost 4 chances yesterday. That's 4 times better than Zeko, because Zeko did not even create any 1 chance yesterday. So I think he would have started Lukaku and Martinez. That would have been a very good start instead of Zeko. Martinez yesterday too was absolutely selfish, man. You have that kind of chance, put it in the OC or give a pass. That's what you do. That's it. All right, let's talk about Man City. Let's start from the defense, bro. See, Guardiola almost got it wrong yesterday, but somehow he still got it right. That's why he's a genius. Because you coming into that final and thinking not to start Walker was ridiculous. But hey, that's why he's a genius. He started Akanji, Ake, and Ruben Diaz. And let me tell you, they were outstanding yesterday. They played to their best. And to me, man of the match yesterday was John Stone. John Stone pick up this midfield like he owns it. And this is the difference between manager like Pep Guardiola to any other manager or to other managers. The idea that he can just transform a player into an outstanding, amazing, brilliant form is what differentiates him from other people. Like if they ever told Stone that in his life he's going to be playing this pivotal role in Man City, I don't think he's going to believe that. I think there was a point where all of us think, okay, it's done for Stone. He's not going to be successful. But look at him now, how outstanding he is playing from that middle of the park. He did not even miss any pass yesterday. Nobody collected any ball from him yesterday. Nobody displays him yesterday. That's how wonderful and amazing he was yesterday. And to me, that's it, man. He was the man of the match yesterday. Maybe if Kevin De Bruyne finished that match yesterday, he would have been. But Kevin De Bruyne got injured, and that's it. Yep. Grealish, average. If I want to give a point, I think I'll give him 5. He wasn't on top of his game yesterday. Bernardo Silva was outstanding. I'll give him 7. John Stone, I'll give him 9. Yeah. Ederson was another top-notch player yesterday, man. Ederson was out of the world. Now, this is the question. Who can stop Man City? I don't see anybody for now, man, to be candid. Because winning the treble now, they'll be more comfortable. There'll be more confidence. They'll be more consistent next season. And the good thing about Champions League is you don't get tired of it. You want to win it all the time. So they could just go on and become the first club in England to do it back-to-back. That's it. And Inter Milan yesterday, I think, did all they could. They put on their best performance. I think the final wasn't as sweet as we expected, yeah. And I've said it, man. Final are not always sweet. That's why you need to enjoy every bit of the Champions League before you get to the final. I mean, if you want to look at the final of the last 20 years, you can just pick 1 or 2 that was like top-notch final where you have a lot of goals and the performance was outstanding. But in the last 5 years, it has always been like boring, not as beautiful as you thought it would be. And yesterday defined that. So Inter Milan did all they could, but I think Inter Milan created more chance than Man City yesterday. Yes, they created more chance than Man City yesterday. And the best player from Inter Milan to me is Onana. Onana is the true definition of what a complete goalkeeper is. I mean, if Manchester United had Onana, I think we'll be performing better than this. Onana fit is better than some of the most creative midfielders in England. And I think Onana should be in the conversation of African Player of the Year. You heard it from me. I'm not saying Osimhen is not. I just say he should be in that conversation. And I think he deserves that, man. He have won the Coppa Italia. He was in the Champions League final, came second. I mean, the second best European team in the world. That's outstanding, right? So I think he should be in the conversation of the best player in Africa. Onana was outstanding. I mean, there was a time he was playing from the middle of the park. That's how good he was. For you to play from the middle of the park against Man City, it shows that you're absolutely amazing and outstanding goalkeeper. Another Inter Milan player that was outstanding yesterday, I think was Denzel Dumfries. Denzel Dumfries yesterday played absolutely very well. I think he was part of those players that really neutralized Grealish. And I think there wasn't a time Grealish get the better of him. So Inter Milan, all in all, they did their best, and I think they should be going home with their head high, shoulder high. That will, you know what, we gave it our best. I mean, to play against Man City and concede just 1 goal is an achievement on its own. Rodri is another player I think we should be talking about, man. What a goal, and what a beautiful placement that was. I mean, even some of the best strikers will not score such goals. I mean, he chooses position and he put all the energy in that place and scored that beautiful goal. And that was enough for him to win the Champions League. Yep. Who can stop them? I don't think so. And the beautiful why, as a Manchester United fan, you should not be angry. You should be happy is if Chelsea or Arsenal did this treble, we are in trouble. We would have been in trouble. The internet would have been buzzing. So the good thing is it's Man City, and at least they don't have quite a lot of fans, so we could live in peace the next season, right? And I think if anybody really want to compete with Man City next season, you need to be at your best. You need to invest very well, because this club of Man City players, I don't think they're going anywhere. They're not going anywhere soon. To be candid, they are here to stay, and with Guardiola as their manager, you know what that means, right? So we got a long way to go next season. Now, Can they go on to do the back-to-back next season? I think they can. Because, I mean, really, in the world, in Europe now, who can stop them? Name like 3 clubs to me that can stop Man City from winning the Champions League next season. You take Madrid away. Name another one. I don't think Bayern Munich can. I don't think so. So I think you take Madrid away, you begin to think that there's nobody that can stop them again. That's it. But I think with the kind of recruitment Madrid are doing now, with the likes of them, Jude Bellingham coming in, maybe Harry Kane coming in, I think they can. But aside from that, I don't see anybody. Yeah, is it Chelsea? No. Is it Arsenal? No. I don't even think Manchester United can. So we still got a long way to go. I think I could give Liverpool some little space to maybe Liverpool can. Looking at the history and looking at probably Liverpool have one of the best managers in the world, so they could. But I don't see anybody, man. So I think the biggest mistake Simon Inzaghi did yesterday was to bench Zeko. If I were him, I think I'll start Lukaku. Absolutely. Marcelo Brozovic did absolutely very well in that middle of the park. Nicola Barella too. They try as much as possible to neutralize Manchester City's midfielder. Man City are just good at, no matter how you try, they'll still score goal. You understand? By virtue of them holding on to Haaland and making sure that he'd not even score a goal. I think that was a kudos to their defenders yesterday. And there's a guy called Alexander Bastoni. But that guy was outstanding, bro. He played absolutely very well yesterday. He is good. Yeah, that's it. Congratulations, Man City, to be candid. My hand up. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I thought anybody could stop you guys, but nobody. So I'm sorry. You guys are the European champion now, and I think very soon you guys are going to be the world champion, because I don't think anybody can stop you guys. But man, congratulations to Man City. Wonderful play from them. Excellent manager throughout the season. Outstanding. Treble in the bag, and I think this is going to go for life. I mean, people may one day forget Pep Guardiola, but nobody's going to forget the treble, right? People may one day not talk about Guardiola very well, but the treble will remain there for the rest of their life. Now, between the Manchester United treble and this treble, which one would be better? I think that's a very difficult question, to be candid. As a Manchester United fan, if I pick Manchester United, I think people feel I'm sentimental. But I have a reason why I'm picking Manchester United ahead of this Man City team. Because Manchester United, if you look at the way they played that 1999 game, Champions League, you knew that it was completely hard work. It wasn't like they have these flashy players. It was a combination of hard work from a very, very good manager. I mean, 90%, 70% of Manchester United players that won that treble that year were our youth players. That's it. They were the 1992 youth players that come into that team, develop into that team, and won that treble. Yep, you could take just 3 players out of that team, and all other ones are the 1992 youth players. I mean, Manchester United did not spend a lot of money to win that treble compared to Man City now that have. They spent a lot of millions, if not billions, to make sure that they win this Champions League. So I think I'll still go with the Manchester United 1999 treble team. I think they're still the better team compared to this team now. I mean, look at it. They played against Rivaldo, the best player at that particular point in time. They played Zidane, one of the best midfielders in the history of the world. They won them. The semi-final was miraculous. And the final against Bayern Munich was something else. And I think when you look at the history behind all these things, you still feel like Manchester United treble is still better than this Man City treble. That's it. In fact, I'll go ahead to say the Manchester United 2008 team that won the Champions League are a better team than this Manchester City team. If you think I'm wrong, quote me anyway. They were unbeaten too, and I think they won more games than even this Man City. So that's it. Congratulations, Man City. Let's see you next season. Please, if this is your first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on your notification button. We'll be doing the transfer news here all the time. We'll be doing the review, the preview, and also interview some Nigerian fans. So subscribe, like, and on your notification button, and God bless.